go with the intro.
Say it. Good.
Hello and welcome to this final boss fight pub quiz. My name is John and I am the quiz master for tonight. I am joined by a plethora of people. Hi Sean. I have with me tonight Chris.
Hi!
Actually, I'm going to point the right direction. Chris!
I mean, on your screen it's the right direction, but you just pointed to my other monitor right now, so...
Jeff!
Hello and welcome to me doing John's... This is me doing an impression of John, doing an impression of me, doing an impression of the intro. Welcome to the pub quiz. I'm so happy to be here, even though I'm slightly beaming up and distorted right now, but, you know, yeah, what can you do?
Okay, now Chris,
Don't lie.
let's both point at Jeff.
This way.
Wait, let me have a look.
Oh no, you've got to point the other way.
Oh, okay. So I've got to point this way. You got on my screen. He's this way, but you know what? Fine. It's okay.
I can just do that, and that's fine.
We've got Jeff.
Hey, Jeff, high five, bud. High five.
That way.
We've got Jennifer.
Yo.
For
And we have Michael.
Hello everyone and welcome to the final boss fight. Pick up your sword and shit.
Hey, Spider Sam.
literally 4 out of 10 for that intro. Come on, mate. I want to see more enthusiasm. I want to feel your love right now. Feel your love.
Random Sean says, whose brains are switched on right now?
Not mine.
Nah.
What's a brain?
Exactly. Which is why we're doing a quiz.
So the first thing that I need to bring up again is once again to remind you people with cameras the fact that on your screen your image is flipped, but on my screen your image is the right way around.
Wait, hang on. I can fix that.
But that's fine. That's how Discord works.
Joke's on you guys, I don't have a screen.
He's doing it old school. He's just flying pigeons back and
Joke's on you guys, I don't have a Discord.
Joke's on you. I'm not even here.
Wait, what?
So, we are doing a quiz because brains are a thing. You need to take care of your brains, and we need to have some fun. And this felt like a fun way to do something a bit different from what we normally do, because we normally play video games, or we do the D&Ds, or we do the role-playing games. And if you don't use it, it goes away, and we don't want it to go away. So while we're all stuck inside and unable to absorb the normal daily minutiae of going out and thinking about things, I thought it was a good time for everybody to just brain a little bit. It's marketing real well. I need to get somebody to write me an opening script.
I'm buying it. I'm all in, mate. I'm all in. I'm there.
It's called loosening up.
Yeah.
This is John's way of saying that he was feeling lonely and he wanted an excuse for us all to chat.
I
No,
mean, that
he's
too.
just padding out the first 5 minutes because he just doesn't want to get straight into it. John, let's get into it, buddy.
So,
We're
the
gonna
way
have a quiz.
You got to have a game show voice as well.
the way this works is we've got 10 general knowledge questions,
Could you start the fans, please?
and then we will have another 10 general knowledge questions. And then tonight, your specialist subject is movies. So I've got 2 sets of...
I'm out. No, I'm out. Okay.
of-
No, sorry. Movies. Done.
He disappeared into the forest.
If you win this brand new car.
The brand new car.
Did I just win by default?
You did. Yeah. Someone said movies and everyone else went in. Nope, F it.
Movies are fine. Says the person with a film degree.
15 seconds ago, John regretted inviting me onto this pub quiz.
Oh, apparently Sean's brother is making Long Island iced tea.
With extra tea.
We're genuine Long Island, though.
Lots of
Okay,
Long
just-
Islands.
Lots of Long Island.
So I think.
I want Long Island iced tea. Gimme.
So the way this is going to work is, at some point, I'll start asking you guys questions, and Sean says Chris.exe broke.
No, it really didn't. It really didn't.
Chris needs Long Island iced tea badly.
Okay, just pretend I'm not here, and
Now Chris
try and do your normal pub quiz intro.
This is about how it normally goes. What's going to happen is I'm going to ask you a series of 10 questions. You're going to write down your answers. You're not going to Google them, because that's cheating. And you probably won't have time. And we've lost Chris.
1 down, 3 to go.
This isn't a vote the teams off thing, so...
No. They died.
No, it's Highlander. There's a difference.
There can be only one.
The
And it's
loser.
me.
What's the prize, John? Who comes first place? Whoever has the highest, what do they win?
A sense of self-respect?
That one.
Can we have a gold medal that we can put in our inventory?
I
And
did
then
have a...
randomly when you're playing on the Sunday sesh, it's just your character go, why have you got a golden medal? Because I have.
I can't
Oh no, I know. No, seriously, John, what if the winner is the one who gets the
The winner gets to host the next quiz.
No, I was gonna say, what if they got like one of the spare tickets when we got our table for the con? So like, instead of having to chip in,
I've already
With
bought my
everyone.
ticket though, and of course I'm gonna win. So I'm just gonna cheat during the movie round.
don't cheat.
No Google.
Oh, look, you can hear me.
Can you hear? Hang on. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's
Here we go.
disgusting sound, you. Disgusting.
The winner
It's an
tonight
Ooh.
will win this shiny Mega Man.
Let's do this!
Nani?
Nani?
Or this Hitman, depending on which one they prefer.
Mega Man!
No, John has to be someone's slave for a day.
Nope, we're going with the Mega Man.
Good win.
He's
Oh,
my
no.
slave permanently already, so that's not gonna work.
No, you don't qualify. Sorry.
I thought Yaghol was your slave.
Your answer must be in the form of the question.
Okay.
No, Yaghol is using me as his sugar mama. There's a difference.
At this point, it is
This
It is-
segue is brought to you by John Go to Bed.
it is time to find out your pub quiz names.
Okay. I don't have one, so I'm going back. What's my pub quiz name? Okay, I got it. No, it's fine.
Okay, so Jennifer, do you want to stick with Angel Feather?
Yeah.
Jeff, do you want to stick with Talon on Toast?
Yep.
AG.
We are the East India Trading Company. Because we're drinking rum!
I thought they were tea.
The East India Trading Company. Glad you're on that line of the...
A little bit.
And Michael, what's your team name?
I think it's got to be the Brentwood boy.
Brentwood.
Yeah, I know.
Not even real Essex, is it? To be honest.
Excuse me. Wait, hang on. Brentwood is the pinnacle of Essex.
No, it's not. You're not even half a Basildon. Come on now.
Hey, come on, come on, where are you? Let me come down there.
Harlow, mate.
Oh yeah, right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did
Yeah.
OG. Yeah.
You're lucky Onga's in the way. You're lucky Onga's in the way.
Sean says rum, tea. What's the real difference anyway?
You think Sean is your spirit?
And so, at this point, 20 minutes into the pub quiz, let's have question 1.
Oh Christ, that means I have to write the notepad. Hang on. Wait, I got this.
Boom.
I'm ready. I'm ready to quiz. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Final boss fight. Words.
The other thing I need to kick off in the background is my backing music.
Oh, you have backing music.
Well, I have chip tunes.
What happened to your stream, crikey? Right, question the first.
Questions the first.
One. Chris, Chris. Question 2.
And apparently, Sean points out that Sean knows what happened, in that she told me to put some music on. What year was the Kit Kat Chunky released in the UK? What year?
Wait, question the first is, where is the source of your questions?
A website that asks questions that you will never know, because then you can look up the answers.
That's actually quite interesting.
What year was the Kit Kat Chunky released in the UK?
Boy, am I guessing.
Do we get a point if we're close?
No.
Joker. Oh shit.
It's either way earlier than you think or far later than you think.
It's probably one of the two.
Yeah.
It's in the middle.
Let me know when you've written down an answer.
Fuck it. Alright, we'll do that then. Alright, done it.
Well, there goes our PG-13 rating down the tubes.
It went a long time ago.
We had a PG-13 rating?
We aim
I mean,
for a
what?
PG-13 rating.
Man, I really should stop talking about my titties then.
Hey, Chris, somebody's legs just walked past.
Oh, that would be...
I have no body.
Question 2. What is the largest cricket stadium in the world?
In the world, I know that one. It's the...
Sean and Spider Sam, how's the music sounding? Is it too loud, too quiet? What do you think? What do you think? What do you guys think?
I can't hear any music.
You guys on
You have to
Discord
have this-
don't.
You have to have the stream open, dunce.
Oh, sorry. Right,
that's-
fine. I'll have my own music. Then.
That's what you get for being from fucking Brentwood, isn't it?
Oh, sorry.
Chris, your head has disappeared.
Oh, it's either that
Could
one
go
or
up
that
a
one.
tiny bit.
Wow, how do I fix that? What the hell?
It's
I don't
not-
know! Oh, there we go, I'm back. It's fine, don't panic.
Question
because-
3.
VCAM is a completely stable piece of software with no inherent flaws whatsoever.
Question
Question
3.
Question
Who
the
sang backing vocals on You're So Vain by Kylie Simon?
You're the musical one.
What? I bet it's someone like really like, you know. Oh, no.
It is someone you will have heard of.
I think my answer's strong.
Is it Bob Ross?
I've got a... You're
If
so
he sang,
vain.
if he sang, yeah. I'll
Probably
be-
think this song is about happy little trees.
Which are behind Chris at the moment. Look at our happy little trees.
To be
John,
fair,
John, repeat the question, please.
Who sang backing vocals on You're So Vain by Kylie Simon?
so you
Okay.
can Google it. You're so vain. Backings singer.
Oh, I didn't know that people from Harlow were cheaters.
I didn't realise people from Brentwood were so freaking gullible.
Oh no.
Question 4.
Question 4. What type of weapon does Thor mainly use?
Wait, sorry, was that type or name?
What type of weapon?
Okay.
Oh, are we? Is this accurate definition of the type of weapon?
It's a very broad category of what the weapon
Okay,
is.
I'm
It's,
not, yeah,
it's not
I'm gonna-
laser focused.
Can I use brackets in this just to clarify my answer?
I'm sure.
This is the kind of thing where comic book nerds are gonna be like, well,
Actually, you
I
know,
wasn't talking about people from Brentwood. Question 5.
Everybody ready for question 5?
ouch.
Yep.
What is the name of the fault line that extends approximately 1,200 kilometers through California?
Oh.
I only know this because I saw the movie.
It's one of those ones that when you hear the answer,
Despite all my rage, I am still just a rat in a cage. Despite all my rage, I'm still just a rat in a cage.
did you just add your own reverb to that, Jennifer? Did you just try and add your own reverb?
Yeah. Still just a rat in a cage.
Oh,
Question 6.
no.
What is the stage name of Paul David Hewson? What is the stage name of Paul David Hewson? He is better known as something other than that. What is the stage name of Paul David Hewson?
That's a good one.
Wow.
That's a good one.
The good thing about these quizzes is you actually learn something by the end of it.
Hopefully.
It's weird. It's weird though because I was thinking about it today. I had a conversation about it.
Oh.
What are the chances?
What is that noise?
Jennifer, if you're drumming on something,
Oh, sorry.
don't.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the currency? Question 7. What is the currency of Croatia? What is the currency of Croatia?
This is why we go to school.
I'm really not doing well in this at all.
No, neither am I. I'm just like. I mean, I was worried about the movie round. I'm now worried just about the round. The round.
Yeah, I know, right?
I can see the symbol.
Sean says, "Ooh, I've been there."
Yeah, that doesn't help us though. It doesn't help that you went there.
It might help Sean.
I know the symbol, but I just don't know. I know it begins with that letter. Okay, that's a guess.
What?
I expect, I
Question.
expect nothing less from people of Brentwood. Question 8.
Question 8. What word beginning with the letter V describes the point where two sides of a triangle meet? What word beginning with the letter V describes the point where two sides of a triangle meet?
You're a bugger, Jonathan. Go to bed because I know this, but I don't know how to spell it.
I don't think
Spelling,
matters.
spelling isn't important. We're not judging spelling.
As long as you can say
As long
the
as
word.
you can say it later.
Exactly, as long as you say it. Unless John has one of those questions where it goes, spell this.
Yeah, that's the whole of round 2, and I'm just screwed, basically.
Question 9. What is the hardest known material in the world?
Oh, easy.
PHP.
Wait, is that does that include man-made, or are we just talking natural materials?
Oh, I'm sorry. We have to get direct about this.
It says, what is the hardest known material in the world? I can give you no more or less than that.
You've got two options.
Because I don't have any more or less than that.
My father's emotions, or
A boy from Brentwood's emotions.
it's so soft and squishy and malleable, and you can twist it any way you want it. And
It's just full of pink gin.
Are you
And-
drinking gin right now?
Yeah.
You champion.
Finally, for round one,
Wait. Okay. Yeah. Right.
question 10. Who released a song in 2013 called Get Lucky? Who released a song in 2013 called Get Lucky?
This is question 10, right?
That is question 10.
British Force Life.
Would anybody like any of the questions repeated that we have heard so far?
Was it really that?
Sean says, loved that song.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's not a question for you to remember. That's a question to make you feel old. And you're like,
That's 7 years old. I was in like that was my first time judging Yu-Gi-Oh.
your first time judging me.
That's my first time judging Yu-Gi-Oh in France. Wow. John, are you stalking me or something? Because that came up as a memory on Facebook today. I don't like this game.
I would like to be reminded of the time I was judging you.
Question 20. Where does Michael live?
Yeah. Right here.
Not far enough away.
Yeah.
You're all outside my window.
Hi.
Yeah, this is why we're using like camera tricks. Jeff is actually in your kitchen right now.
Okay. If everybody's done with their answers for round one, we'll answer them and we'll give you some scores. So,
Sweet.
what year was the Kit Kat Chunky released in the UK?
We're doing it all.
2009.
I want to say
No.
2007.
I put 1995.
Sorry, Michael, can you repeat yours?
2007.
If we're using the score of whoever got the closest, Jeff would get a point. It was 99.
Wow.
God damn.
No.
But we're not doing that, so...
Get wrecked.
That's amazing. 1999, you said?
1999. Kit Kat
I
Chunky
didn't
came
even
out
know
in
it's been out
99.
that long.
No, nor did I.
I love Kit Kat Chunkies. Peanut butter Kit Kat Chunkies are my jam.
Oh, they're the best.
Yeah.
Oh, you learn something every day.
What is the largest cricket stadium in the world?
Oh, I know this one. The British Cricket Stadium.
No.
Damn.
I've got Melbourne.
I put the MCG, the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
I've got the oval.
It is the Melbourne Cricket Ground. So points
Yes.
for
The wonderful
Michael.
game of cricket here at the MCG.
Yeah, well, I play manly sports like football, so bleh.
You're American. You don't know what cricket is. You don't know what cricket is.
I played
Yeah.
cricket.
Listen, I walked past a Rounders kit today in Sainsbury's, and I was confused as to why there are extra wickets.
So I think for the purpose of giving answers, I'm going to start with Jeff, and then Chris, and then Jennifer, and then Michael, so that we're not all talking over each other. Because
Great
then
idea.
I can actually hear you.
Good idea.
Who sang the backing vocals on You're So Vain?
Bob Ross.
Jeff,
I put down Tom Jones because it's the only name I could think of.
Chris.
I put John Go to Bed because I don't know.
I did not do the backing vocals.
Oh, but you have such a manly voice.
And Michael.
I'll put Adam Levine.
It was Mick Jagger.
Ooh.
Doing well.
What type of weapon does Thor mainly use? Jeff?
Type of weapon is a hammer.
Chris?
I put hammer brackets blunt brackets.
If you have a sharp hammer, that's an axe.
Yeah. Jennifer?
I couldn't remember the question, so I put Hammer Mjolnir.
And Michael?
I put hammer +5 attack with one-handed plus bludgeoning, plus 2 bludgeoning.
Plus 3% lightning damage to all, like...
Yeah, plus 2 bludgeoning and plus 2 lightning damage. Oh no, you got to roll a 1d6 for lightning damage.
Yeah, to secondary targets only.
That's it. Yeah.
I think you'll find it's a dwarven throwing hammer, given the rules of D&D 5th edition.
Wow.
But-
Oh, I got it. So close, I got it wrong.
But yeah, it is a hammer.
You got a hammer.
So
Oh my god, hammer pulled you off.
hammer is the correct answer.
Oh, that's good. Monster Pacific Punch.
That is good.
I haven't tried it. Let's try it.
What is the name of the fault line that extends approximately 1,200 kilometers through California? Jeff,
San Andreas.
Chris,
I put San Diego. I knew it was San something.
Jennifer,
San Andreas.
and Michael.
San Andreas.
It is the San Andreas.
And like I said, I only
knew
knew
it
that
was
answer.
San something. I thought it was San Diego.
I only knew that answer because I saw the movie.
Uh-huh.
I just thought of GTA.
Oh, that too.
What?
Kid, CJ, that's all you had to say.
All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Good point, Sean. Okay, Michael. Coming to you first.
46.
We'll go to me first.
Coming to you first for this one. What is the stage name of Paul David Hewson?
Bono.
Jennifer,
Paul McCartney.
Chris,
Jeff BF.
and Jeff BF.
RuPaul.
It is Bono.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Chris, what is the currency of Croatia?
The Euro?
Jeff,
Euro.
Jennifer,
The peso.
and Michael.
Is it the Kuna?
It is the Croatian kuna.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Well done, mate.
I expect a boy from Brentwood to know that.
Just to let you know, guys, I do quizzes at a residential care home. These things come up.
Jennifer, what word beginning with the letter V describes the point where two sides of a triangle meet?
The vertice.
And Chris,
The vertice.
and Jeff,
Vertice.
and the other one, Michael.
The vertice.
It is vertex.
I think you'll find it's vertice, John.
Vertices.
Yeah.
It'd be a
Singular
Hey,
vertex.
hey,
triangle, yeah.
Just had 4 people say it right, and you went, actually, it's the vertex.
Actually, no. He's just trying to make us, himself look smarter.
You said the plural, I said the singular.
Oh,
Okay, do we get a point or not?
You get a point.
Question 9.
What is the...
Go on.
What, Michael, is the hardest known material in the world?
I'm gonna say tungsten.
Jeff,
Diamond.
Jennifer,
Diamond.
and Chris.
Diamond.
It is indeed diamond.
Tungsten is the densest material.
It's
One of
yeah.
like most people from Brentwood, it's a very dense.
You know what? I'm now gonna do a tally chart on insults from Brentwood, and we're on about 10 right now, so we're gonna do 10.
And Jennifer,
Yeah.
who released a song in 2013 called Get Lucky?
Oh my god, I pushed for this one. I'm pretty sure it's Robin Thicke, isn't it?
Chris,
Daft Punk.
Jeff,
Daft Punk.
and Michael.
We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get
Shit.
lucky. Daft
Oh
Punk.
no, you're right.
We're up all night to get Mexican. We're up all night to get Mexican.
Featuring... Who else is in the song?
The one bouncy dude who did the song with Robin Thicke.
Pharrell
Daft
Williams.
Punk featuring Pharrell Williams.
And there's
That
another
one.
geezer. There's another geezer that no one cared about.
Do we get a point for Daft Punk?
You get a point for Daft Punk.
Thank you. Question 11.
Well,
That's the
Which
end of
was
the round.
the one? Which was the one that Robin Thicke released then?
Blurred lines.
That was it.
Uh,
I know it was a sex song.
Jennifer,
Everybody get up.
Yes.
what are your points?
Hold on. 4.
Michael, what are your points?
7 out of 10.
7.
7.
Jeff
5.
and Chris.
It's an honest 5 from me, I'm afraid. Unlike lying, cheating people from Brentwood.
So that is the Brentwood Boy has 7 points. Talon on Toast and the East India Trading Company are tied at 5, and Angel Feather is behind at 4. And Sean has Bailey's on Ice, which isn't a point score, but I think we can all agree is
That's worth at least 6 points. Come
it's
on.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
I wish I had some Baileys on ice.
And Chris, an arm just went past you this time.
Yeah, that way it's attached to the rest of her too. So.
Are you sure? Because body parts just keep flying by. Is she coming in piece by piece?
You said put me in the FBF background. Otherwise, I can change it. I can be anywhere you like. I can be in the Alps. See? I can be anywhere you want me to be. I can even be.
In your house.
I don't think he has a picture for that one.
No, that's when you turn the pictures off, and then, oh my god, look, you're in your house.
Here we go. Here we go.
Much
Here,
effort.
let's go with. Are you ready? Let's go with like a little bit of
A soft blur.
There we go. Yeah. Bit of Vaseline on the lens. Next.
I wish I could see. I wish I could see all this, yeah, but no.
Okay.
Just a still image, I think.
Question 1
Well,
of round 2.
11.
Question. Yeah, come on. Let's keep it sequential. 11, please.
Okay. Question 11. Which sea is bordered by Turkey, Bulgaria, Romania, the Ukraine, Russia, and Georgia? Which sea is bordered by Turkey, Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, and Georgia?
That's an easy one.
Shut up.
Question 12.
Question 12. What is the fastest growing plant in the world?
Sean, quick, what's the answer?
What is the fastest growing plant in the world?
Oh. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I think he got it. Maybe. We'll find out.
Yeah.
Stay tuned after these commercial messages. New from JBL. It's the fastest growing plant in the world.
Bugger, who put that time slot? What is the planet Earth's ratio of water to land? Is
In
it
percentage? Oh, you got an option.
is it 50-50, 60-40, or 70-30? What is the ratio of water to land? 50-50, 60-40.
We've been rehearsing a song which is has the answer in it.
You've been rehearsing a song with what is the ratio of water to land?
Yes, I will sing it to you after the pub quiz.
Excellent.
Serenading.
Get me my guitar. Bring me my axe.
That brings a whole new meaning to that scene in Lord of the Rings. Now just picturing Gimli as a bard. Which famous scientist wrote A Brief History of Time? Which famous scientist wrote A Brief History of Time?
It's question 14.
That is question 14. Which famous scientist wrote...
Have you noticed how everyone's gone into try hard mode now?
We're actually thinking, aren't we? You know, well, talking to you is not going to help me, is it?
They're trying to not trigger the microphone so they can silently Google.
It's just quick, don't hear my typing.
Question 15. How is 2020 written in Roman numerals? How is 2020 written in Roman numerals?
So, what's the question? 2020 or 2020? Because those are two different things.
2020. As in the year of our Lord, 2020.
I'm gonna write COVID-19. Because like COVID, those letters are used in the Roman numerals. No, I'm joking. I like the way that no one laughed at that.
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
Does not. All right, fine.
Can't remember mine.
2020.
Okay, I'm remembering Yu-Gi-Oh. They use Roman numerals.
I mean, the Romans used Roman numerals. Some might say they are the big proponent of them.
No, but I mean, I only know Roman numerals from Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh teaches me everything.
I'm sorry I didn't do a Yu-Gi-Oh round of questions.
What a shame. I'm disappointed.
I'll have to get one and then bring you back.
The question would be, like, prior to its release into the main circuit, how many cards were banned before tournament play? And the answer would be all of them, because every card that gets released gets banned before it sees tournament play. Because every card Yu-Gi-Oh puts out is overpowered and broken, so they have to ban it before it comes out, and the game becomes completely unplayable and not worth actually doing. Question 16.
I like how your VCam is censoring your tattoos there, Chris.
Too hot for TV, mate.
There's one word for that, and that's perform mages.
There's one word for that, and it's accurate. Question 16.
Question 16. Which animal is nicknamed the unicorn of the sea?
Oh,
Which animal is nicknamed the unicorn of the sea?
I know that one.
finally, you know one.
Is it John
Shut
Goku?
up.
Question 17. Which country is the largest producer of cider?
Cider?
Which country is the largest producer of cider?
Oh, country. Did you say country or county?
Country.
Country. Ooh.
Which country is the largest producer of cider?
Interesting. Where did... Ooh.
If it's right, I'll give you the money myself.
I'm not sure about that one. Okay, guess. I bet everyone's guessing.
Go on, give it the old Brentwood try.
Question.
Fucking hell. You know,
Iceland.
we're on 15 already.
18. Come on,
18?
mate.
Oh, were you
Keep
checking?
up.
Are you checking?
Question 18.
No, I mean Brentwood insults is 18.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright, come on.
We're also at question 18, which is by 1814, which famous composer was almost completely deaf? By 1814, which famous composer was almost completely deaf?
Pardon?
I guess I don't know.
Sorry, John, what'd you say?
I said by 1814, which composer was almost completely deaf?
What?
What? Completely Jeff.
Yes, completely Jeff.
Completely Jeff.
Mutton Jeff.
Mutton Jeff. Oh, well, I can't hear you, so I'm just going to write the person, a composer that was deaf.
Yeah, good plan. What's happening on my phone now? It went beep.
Moscow, Moscow.
Question 19. Which king was said to turn everything to gold with his touch? Which
That
king...
19, yeah?
That is question 19. Which king was said to turn everything to gold with his touch?
Me!
You're not a king.
It reminds me of the advert when the guy touches Skittles. I can't hold my baby. I can't hold my baby. That would be a curse. I mean, would you really want to touch everything to gold?
I mean, I think if you really read the moral of the story,
It was the
then
basis of
no.
a badass Bond film.
Just think about it. Think about it. Could you even put gloves on?
They'd be gold.
Clang! Ow!
You wouldn't be able to wrap anything around with your hands. Unless you burn your fingertips. Then if you burn your fingertips, then you make the fire gold.
No, but is it dependent on... or whatever. Question 20.
No, this is like, you know...
No, because this is a can of worms that you dare not open.
It's just a massive
He wants
bait.
Look, just let him admit that he wants to be gold member because he was in a terrible schmelting accident.
He likes gold!
My thinking was a key.
It's
What's-
kind of his thing.
Question
Okay.
20.
Question 20.
What type of wood are black piano keys typically made from?
Wood.
Holy shit.
What type of wood are black piano keys typically made from?
It's the other one, sorry. I was like yesterday I was talking about, you know those pegs I had made in my guitar? They're made out of yeah. You know how I had them specially made and turned, and I was super proud of them. Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody ready for some answers? Does anybody want any questions reread?
God, I'm so ready for some answers.
Go for it.
Why am I here? Why am I sharing a pub quiz with a man from Brentwood?
The question
Oh!
the thing is though, is that you're losing to a boy from Brentwood.
This is what makes it even worse. Literally, the next thing you see is that it's just going to be me lynching myself.
It's still early days.
Question 11.
Which sea is bordered by Turkey, Bulgaria, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, and Georgia? Jeff.
I put down Baltic.
And Chris.
I also put Baltic.
Jennifer.
I put the Red Sea.
And Michael.
I'll put the Black Sea.
It is the Black Sea.
Yes.
Check out that boy from Brentwood.
Hey, I was close. At least I was a color.
Michael,
Yep.
what is the fastest growing plant in the world?
I put bamboo.
Jennifer.
Grass.
Jeff.
But bindweed.
And Chris.
I put Japanese knotweed.
It is bamboo.
Wow.
Fun fact, guys. The reason I know that is because the Japanese army used it as torture devices. They used to tie someone up underneath bamboo.
Somebody's been watching too much Mythbusters. Question 13.
Oh, sorry for cutting me up. No, actually, you know, I learned that from Japanese heritage.
It comes from a place of love, mate. It comes from a place of love. As
Well-
much as I can love someone from Brentwood.
Someone's
Doesn't
getting jealous.
lie.
Yes, it was used as a form of torture.
It's how you impale somebody without the effort.
Yeah, very slowly. You
I think they grow like 10, it's at 10 centimeters every day. It's
It was brutally fast. I worked on a landfill, and the one thing we had to keep away from the landfill was Japanese knotweed because it grew so fast. I didn't realise that bamboo was faster.
I never knew that there was such thing as Japanese knotweed.
Yeah, it's a bitch for gardens.
It's a ferocious thing. That's why we don't let it on landfills, because it just wrecks landfills, because it just grows and 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 grows. It's a bastard in construction.
if
We've got a
you
friend-
if you grow rhubarb right, you can hear it growing.
Huh?
The way they grow rhubarb in the Yorkshire area is they take it outside for a little while, and then they bring it inside. And
They
because
strap
it's
it to southerners, and as it grows round, you hear the southerners go, "Ah!"
well, that's beside the point. But you
Question.
bring it inside, and when it's got no light, it doesn't focus on creating leaves. It focuses on creating the stalk, and you can hear it go. Question 13. What is the planet's Earth's ratio of water to land, Chris?
It is 1 part dirt to 2 parts water. 70-30.
Jeff,
70-30.
Jennifer,
70-30.
and Michael.
Yeah, the one that they said.
It is indeed 70-30.
And I only know that because of Lilo and Stitch.
Did they say that?
I learned that because of Tim Minchin.
Which famous scientist wrote A Brief History of Time? Jeff,
Stephen Hawking.
Jennifer,
Stephen Hawking.
Michael,
Stephen Hawking.
and Chris.
Stephen Hawking.
It is indeed Stephen Hawking.
You want to know which movie I know that from?
Is it A Brief History of Time starring
I can-
Stephen Hawking?
I can guess.
Nope, it was Legally Blonde.
Coming
I-
this summer,
I
a tale
wouldn't-
of time and history and how brief it is. This summer, Stephen Hawking is Stephen Hawking
I-
in the action-packed thriller
might be a
coming
bit
this summer.
That might be a bit difficult.
I would not have guessed.
That was
Uh,
brilliant.
That might be a bit difficult. He died a few years ago.
No, it was totally Legally Blonde. There's a bit when they're doing the introductions at the college with one super, super pretentious guy, and they're all introducing themselves, and he goes, I have a blah blah IQ, and it is theorized that Stephen Hawking stole his Brief History of Time from my 3rd grade paper. And he's an asshole, but you only see him in that one scene, so you don't care.
They say that he's still waiting at the stairs to heaven. They're still waiting.
Yeah, they never installed that wheelchair ramp.
Jennifer,
Yeah,
how is 2020 written in Roman numerals?
IIXIIX.
Jeff,
MMXX.
Chris,
I put MXXMXX, and I realised that Jeff's is the right answer.
and Michael.
MMXX. Yep.
It is indeed MMXX.
Yeah, at the moment.
Bullshit.
Yeah, but the thousands come for. I couldn't. Just moment numeral. Question 16.
You.
Chris, which animal is nicknamed the Unicorn of the Sea?
Is it the narwhal?
Jeff,
Narwhal.
Michael,
Narwhal.
Jennifer.
Narwhal.
It is the narwhal.
Hey guys, when does the narwhal bacon?
No. Go on.
None of you? Okay.
Is it a joke? Or are you just being...
No, it's an actual question. Anyone in the chat put when does the narwhal bacon?
I just thought you were just being, just being someone from Harlow.
While we wait for the chat to catch up with that, Chris, which country is the largest producer of cider?
Is it England?
Jeff,
France.
Michael,
I said Spain.
and Jennifer.
Is it the U.S.?
It is France.
Oh,
Oh.
Wow.
that's a genuine wow moment from me.
And I'm wondering if that's
French people, like they're from fucking Brentwood, aren't they?
this week's Scar question of the week.
You think like what countries are best suited for growing apples? So you think automatically you think it's Italy.
I would say England, man, because have you ever planted an apple tree? Jesus, they just go nuts.
Yeah.
Exactly. I understand that. Oh, well, we learned something there.
We love a bit of cider up here, don't we? We love a bit of scrumpy.
A little bit of Old Rosie, that and some cheese. It's absolutely lovely. I love it, I do.
Jeff,
Cider in France with a massive
Oh, look at that! Alcohol has arrived from the bloody gates.
Yeah, sorry.
Jeff, by 1814, which famous composer was almost completely deaf?
Ludwig van Beethoven.
Michael.
Beethoven.
Jeff. No, I've said Jeff. Jennifer.
Beethoven.
Mozart.
And
See,
Chris.
I was going to say Mozart.
It is Beethoven.
It is Beethoven. See, I wrote Beethoven and changed it.
Da,
Well,
da, 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 da.
it was one of them. It was one of them.
Spider Sam has written, when's the narwhal bacon?
Midnight. The narwhal bacon's at midnight. Look it up.
Chris, which king was said to turn everything to gold with his touch?
Me. Midas. King Midas.
Jennifer.
Midas.
Jeff.
Midas.
And Michael.
Midas Goldboy.
Yes.
Redwood Massive. Midas.
So I can't accept Midas Gold. Cannot accept Midas Goldboy.
That's his less well-known surname.
I'm kicking myself for getting Beethoven wrong now.
It happens. It happens.
And what type of wood are black piano keys typically made from, Jennifer?
Ebony.
Chris.
They are traditionally made from ebony.
Jeff.
Ebony.
And Michael.
I said cherry.
It is ebony.
I expect that from someone from Redwood. So how much is Michael winning by right now? Because that's what I need to know. How
Well,
much did you score this round, Michael?
Let's find out with the scores. Jennifer.
I got 5, which puts me at 9.
And then Brentwood Boy.
Ocho putting me to 15 out of 20.
Jeff.
Sorry, no, my math.
Sure.
Sorry,
I
my
just
math.
put, in the most Harlokian way possible, I just put super glue
Yeah.
in my mouth like it was a pen, and then realised I was holding super glue and dropped it.
So, yeah.
It's the only way to get me to shut up, to be honest. Is to just super glue my lips shut.
So, Michael, what's the points?
Yeah, sorry, 15 out of 20.
15 out of 20. Jeff.
Got 8 that round.
So that's 13. And East India Trading Company.
We got 5 that round, puts us on 10 total. Not doing so great in the preliminaries, but it's not about the heats; it's about the finals. So let's crack on, shall we?
Well, what we're
I
gonna
was about to say it's the taken part.
do first is we're gonna take a little bit of a break, so that if anybody wants to just quickly get up and get a drink or use the loo, they can. And we're gonna run a quick advert break on the stream. So anybody at home with headphones on, if you are watching the stream with headphones on, be warned. Adverts are incoming in the next couple of minutes, and
they're bloody loud.
They're a bit louder than everything else.
So, they're allowed to be. Here's a fun advertising fact: the adverts can be 20% louder than the stream's maximum volume. So if we're running the sound at half mast, it can be half again and 20% more. So brace yourselves.
But in the meantime,
there's a foot. Blurred. It's blurred for the Japanese market. That's what it is.
Is that in line with Twitch current terms and conditions?
Well, they say from like here to here, and I'm pretty sure foot is like well down. So.
I mean, it was censored, so I think we're okay.
It was blurred, yes. Check out my blowtorch.
If we don't hear anything from AG for a while, we know that he's had a horrible blowtorch superglue accident.
I just looked this up.
Again?
There's gonna be a clang of brass on skull, and it's gonna be all over.
Clang of brass on skull, and then nothing because you can't remove it any game.
Yeah.
Guys, I just looked this up about the cider made in France. Cider is mostly produced in Brittany and Normandy, and they actually have apples called cider apples.
Yeah.
The Valley of France is famous for its varieties of apples and excellent cider.
Chris, did you just hit yourself in the head with a blowtorch?
He can neither confirm nor deny that.
He's
Oh, we can completely confirm that I just beamed myself with a brass blowtorch in the face.
And on that note, I'm going to hit the advert break button. So
Oh.
if you're watching at home, we greatly appreciate you watching these. They do get us about 15% of a penny per person that watches, but they are up to 20% louder than the loudest we could possibly be. So brace yourself if you're on headphones. Here we go. And we are now on an advert break for the next minute or so. So anybody that is subscribed
So you
is still
Twitch Prime users, we
seeing
love
us.
you. Twitch Prime users, we love you. You're amazing.
Yeah.
This section of the show is for you. Here's the bonus question.
Actually, no, it's not Twitch Prime anymore, is it? You don't get advert free on Twitch Prime.
Twitch Turbo. Twitch Turbo.
You can subscribe to us for free if you're on Twitch Prime, and then you don't get adverts. But also, because we've run this advert break for the next 21 minutes, nobody gets adverts after this advert break finishes.
No adverts for everybody.
So if anybody does join us for the part 2, they get no adverts.
How the hell did I beam myself with?
It's because you're from Harlow.
Watch it, you.
That is fine. He's absolutely right. I totally deserve that, and yeah, probably also because I was from Harlow. But you know, I was actually born and raised in Cambridge, and I'm still losing.
Oh, good old Cambridge. Love
Yeah.
Cambridge. People say that Cambridge is posh, but it's not.
It's not really.
It's not. But people think it's posh because you've got Cambridge University there. Yes. My daddy bought it for me.
Oh, did he? Oh, rather.
My daddy,
Wow.
he's a lawyer.
Oh, is he a lawyer? Oh gosh. Is he own practice and everything?
I'm pretending to be someone from Cambridge University because I never went there. I never went to go.
AG has gifted Random Churn a subscription. Thank you to AG for that. And Sean, pull up your chair at the FBF Knights round table. And thank you to the 3 different bots that just responded to Chris doing that. Apparently, Chris, that is the 6th gifted sub that you've done.
Is it?
That is the 6th sub you have gifted in the FBF community. Thank you so much. Sean says that she already had a chair, so now she's getting a sofa. AG has also gifted a sub to Spider Sam. Spider Sam, pull up your chair at the FBF round table, and I don't really know what you do when you get to the round table. Like, discuss stuff?
Something
Get
you might
your
need
quiz
to work
question.
on, John. I'm just going to say that you might need to work on that just...
I mean, it's not like I've had a much call for having people subscribe to the channel just
Spider
yet.
Sam, welcome to the final boss fight party. Pull up a chair at the round table and let us take it on together. You are a legend.
Yeah, that's good. We'll go with
Welcome
that.
to the round table. Prepare for war.
Get out your quiz. Get out your quiz book.
Prepare to beat the people from Redwood.
It's gonna be fucking. It's gonna be a fucking bloodbath.
Language. I expect nothing less from heathens. From Brentwood. Gosh,
Wait,
they're
wait,
such
as-
potty mouths. I expect better.
As a person from an
Anyone
Essex,
west of Onga, how dare you?
as the Essex people say, shut up,
I'm
shut up.
gonna get down the A127, mate. Get myself to Texaco and get me some chicken nuggets.
No, when you pass the Esso garage on the A12, coming to the M25, that's Brentwood Turf right there.
Okay. Moving on to round number
Question
3. Question 21, if you want to call it sequentially. Movie themed.
Oh god.
What is the film title of the sequel to Alice in Wonderland? What is the film title to the sequel to Alice in Wonderland?
I got to write loads of. Is there 10 questions for this one as well, John?
There are 15 questions for this round.
Can you count the 15?
1, 3, Harlow.
You He tried, bless him.
He's trying. He's trying his best.
Question 2 of the movie round. Who played Baby in the film Dirty Dancing? Who played Baby in the film Dirty Dancing?
I don't know, but she's not allowed to be put in a corner.
Yeah.
I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
It's not that.
It's not that. I don't know who it is, but it's not that.
Has everybody got an answer for that?
I mean, whether it's the right one or not. Question 23.
Which famous actress was born Norma Jean Mortensen? Which famous actress was born Norma Jean Mortensen?
I don't know.
So that's a real name, obviously.
That's her real name. What is she better known as?
These are all guesses.
We'll see how many of them you get right.
Sure, I make a comeback.
Yeah, just like that, you're back in the game.
Back in. Here's another catchphrase. You're back in play.
Question 4.
24.
Who played James Bond in Live and Let Die? Who played James Bond in Live and Let Die?
Oh,
Who played James Bond in Live and Let Die?
live and let die.
Live and let die. Do-do-do. Who the frick played James Bond?
He was my favourite out of all of them.
What, your favourite?
What, James Bond?
My dad
James
used to
Bond.
work on the sets of James Bond.
Your dad was James Bond, was he?
My dad was my dad is James Bond.
Okay, that's
Well,
what I
that
told you. We're allowed to get cigarettes, right?
He worked on GoldenEye.
That explains Sage. Question 25. Born in 1962 in New York, a Hollywood actor, I've directed films and I've been married 3 times. One ex-wife is Nicole Kidman. Who am I?
Born when?
Born in 1962 in New York. I'm a Hollywood actor. I've directed films and I've been married 3 times. One of my ex-wives is Nicole Kidman. Who am I?
You are an idiot.
So they're now in their 70s now, aren't they?
No,
Oh, the 60s? Must be they're around about 60 years old now.
nearly 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think someone in the background's having a bit of
What do
a
you say? You're right there, Johnny.
yeah.
Sorry, Gallagher fell over.
Oh no, poor Gallagher. Is that an actual arcade one, or
It's a phone case.
Which plays Gallagher, or
No, it's. Well, I mean, it can do if you put Gallagher on your phone.
oh, okay, that's literally a phone holder. I thought it was one of those like live arcade things.
Is she alright? I can hear it in the background going.
I think she's listening to her own backing music.
I thought it was the super glue, just the fumes in the air.
No, that was me huffing the super glue.
Question 26.
Wait, I'm still thinking about question 25.
Too late. Next question. We don't wait for people in Harlow, they're quite slow. Oh, silence.
Could be because we've just disconnected you from Discord.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I like it that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wow. Bring it back, I want to rest of the quiz.
Oh yeah, hang on. There he is.
What happened there?
Oh, I don't know.
Chris punted you out of the room.
Ah, and I thought you was going to say something bad about me.
It's not like I own the server or something, anything like that. Yeah.
You don't own the
am
server.
No,
Question 26.
Wait, Jennifer,
Huh?
I hate to interrupt your own theme music, love, but are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why? Just
Okay.
waiting for the next question.
Okay, I'm still need to answer question 25. Oh my god.
just put a name down. Or just leave it. Come back to it.
I've got it, it's fine. 26, go.
Question 26. How many Rocky films did Sylvester Stallone star in? How many Rocky films did Sylvester Stallone star in?
Question 27, go.
Waiting for everybody else.
See, this sounds like a trick question, but
How many Rocky films did Sylvester Stallone star in?
Yep.
Question 27, with a chance to get some bonus points.
Cool.
What are the names of Snow White's 7 dwarves?
Oh, fuck. I'm assuming they mean specifically the Disney movie and not any of the other variations where they have different names.
Specifically the Disney film.
Okay.
What are up to 7 points on offer for this one? What are the names of the 7 dwarves?
so do we have to get all 7 to get 7 points?
If you get a point per dwarf name you get correct. Because I think most people can usually get up to about 6.
I'm on 5.
I've got 4.
I think there's usually 1 that everybody forgets. I'll give you a little bit longer with that one.
Spaghetti.
I don't think Spaghetti is one of the dwarves.
It's been a while since.
I'm now putting that song in my head. We dig the whole way through. I mean, you know, Yaghal is related to them.
And copyright strike.
No, I didn't sing the whole song.
Question 28.
Hold
What?
on, I'm still working on it.
Sean has returned.
There's Wheezy, Asthmatic.
I miss Asthmatic the dwarf.
Brentwood.
25.
I don't miss Brentwood the dwarf.
26. Yes.
The thing is, right now, I'd actually rather be in Brentwood than Harlow. Because I live right next to a Tesco's and it's just worse right now. It's so bad.
There's nothing open in Brentwood either. All you have is a place.
No, the Tesco's is open, which means that every man and his dog is coming out to get their toilet roll. Driving right past my house.
It's not toilet roll anymore. It's now flour and eggs.
Yeah, because everyone's suddenly a baker. What's up with that?
I was the baker before it was cool. God damn it.
Why is it
Next
not alcohol? Why is it not alcohol? Like, I've been drinking so much alcohol over this isolation.
Because we have
even though I'm
plenty of
working.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Question 28.
Question 28. What was the name of the boy in the Jungle Book? What was the name of the boy in the Jungle Book?
I spelled it so wrong. It just came out as like a blah.
Yeah,
tried to-
I mean, like, I know the name, but I don't know how to spell it, so it's a really good thing
Yeah.
this thing isn't based on spelling.
It should have been one of those questions where it's like, you get it, you get a bonus point if you spell
You
it
spell
right.
it correctly, yeah. That's where Harlow really falls flat on his back. So I don't know.
John, give us half a point if we spell it right.
I'll give you a bonus point if you spell Mowgli correct.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, if that's a deal, because I said it, yeah? Because I said it. Can I answer that question first then?
Wow.
I've already written it down, so I'm not cheating, obviously.
John, did you do that on purpose?
Of course you didn't.
Question 28, 29. Where we at?
29,
29.
Yeah.
In the film Shrek, what is the name of Shrek's wife? In the film Shrek, what is the name of Shrek's wife?
Donkey.
Good dog! You beat me to it.
I really need a hug.
I miss Shrek. He's all ogre now.
Eat me.
Question 30.
Yeah.
What is the name of the film that Phil Collins starred in with Julie Walters in 1988? What is the name of the film?
Not Dune.
What is the name of the film that Phil Collins starred in with Julie Walters in 1988?
I can feel it coming in the end of the night.
I know that he was in those Cadbury adverts, wasn't he?
I'm waiting for this moment for all my life.
Have you seen the guy at home doing that with his cupboard?
If you keep singing, you're gonna go back into a different channel.
Oh, you're using those powers as an admin.
Chris,
Hello.
have you seen the video of the guy doing that at home in his kitchen?
No, but I'm gonna look it up the moment we do this quiz.
Literally, it's just like slam shut the cupboards in tune to the time to tune. Question 31. Which James Bond film was named after Ian Fleming's home in Jamaica? Which James Bond film was named after Ian Fleming's home in Jamaica? After they ran out of book titles to name films after.
Thank you.
Which James Bond film was named after Ian Fleming's home in Jamaica?
I think it's that one.
Question 32. What is the name of the actor who played the role of Harry Potter in the Harry Potter film series?
That's a tricky one.
Is it Ronald Weasley?
Yes.
Can you repeat the question again, please, John?
What is the name of the actor who played the role of... What is the name of the...
You know, John, don't, I'm pulling you late.
I'm gonna get muted in a minute.
I'm just going to see... Can I set myself as priority speaker in this chat?
Go on.
Question 33. What colour lipstick did silent movie stars wear? What colour of lipstick did silent movie stars wear?
Number 33.
What colour of lipstick did
No,
Silent...
yeah, no, is it number 30? Is it number
That
33?
is number 33.
Number 33, yeah.
What colour of lipstick did silent movie stars wear?
I don't know. He didn't say. Too quiet.
Question 34. In the 1989 film Shirley Valentine, who played the role of Shirley?
I know this. Hello, Wall. This is Wall.
In the 1989 film Shirley Valentine, who played the role of Shirley?
When did that film come out?
1989. He just said it.
In the 1989 film Shirley Valentine, who played the role of Shirley?
Am I wrong in thinking that it's actually...
And finally for this round,
I'm doubting myself on 30.
question 35.
We'll find out in a minute.
Which Bond movie did Daniel Craig first star in? Which Bond movie did Daniel Craig first star in?
There's a lot of James Bond questions. in
Quite
there.
a few James Bond in this round.
3.
I'm not great with any.
There were
Does-
like 3 Bond questions in that. I call bias.
Does anybody want any of the questions repeated?
Yeah, can you repeat question 30?
What is what is the name of the film that Phil Collins starred in with Julie Walters in 1988?
Thank you.
No, if I put it, I'm gonna. Well, everyone I put, I'm gonna sound stupid, but. John, stop trying to mute me. I can see you trying to work it out.
Oh no, I can do that very easily.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's I just have to do that.
I wanna. I've got a few blank, but I don't want to have them blank. If that makes sense. But it's better than having an answer than no answer, isn't it?
I have
Yeah,
now
it's
unmuted you, Chris.
It's better to be wrong than to be Brentford wrong, isn't it?
The thing is, if you've got an answer, it might be the right one.
To be
Exactly.
fair, he is winning quite handily, so all of my arguments are moot. Question 21.
So, Michael, would you like any questions repeated first?
No, that's fine.
Okay, question 21. Jeff, what is the film title of the sequel to Alice in Wonderland?
I'm hoping they've gone sensible and said Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Chris,
Through the Looking Glass.
Jennifer,
Through the Looking Glass. Alice in Wonderland. Through the Looking Glass.
Can I change my answer? Alice in Wonderland 2, Electric Boogaloo. No.
Michael,
So short and snappy like glass.
Yeah, through the looking glass.
Through the Looking Glass, yes.
Ah. I had that, then I changed it. at the last
I
minute.
haven't seen it. I should play the games instead. The games are the games.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Nothing like the book, but it's not bad.
Michael,
Yes,
who played Baby in the film Dirty Dancing?
I've got Jennifer Grey.
Jeff,
Patrick Swayze, I've got no idea.
Liam says, Sean says that her brother says, "Too Alice, too furious."
That's good.
Jennifer, who played Baby?
Anne Hesh?
And Chris.
I put Kim Basinger.
It was Jennifer Grey.
Ah, who was the
Yes.
Spotlight Panther then? Was it Michael again? Oh my god. I expect nothing less from the smart artist from Brentwood.
Which, Jennifer, which famous actress was born Norma Jean Mortensen?
Was it Marilyn Monroe?
Chris.
Was it Marilyn Monroe?
Jeff.
Was it Marilyn Monroe?
Michael.
Was it Marilyn Monroe?
It was Marilyn Monroe.
Hooray!
The first James Bond question. Who played James Bond in Live and Let Die? Jeff.
Roger Moore.
Jennifer.
Sean Connery.
Chris.
Roger Moore.
Michael.
Roger Moore.
It was Roger Moore.
That's one of the ones I haven't watched, except... Well, okay, no, that's a lie. I watched it once when I was doing a massive binge of all the 007 movies, but I haven't rewatched it.
There's a reason why you should never do...
That's not a binge then if you skip one, right?
No, that's the time she watched it.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason why you should never say "sit on my face" in a Sean Connery accent.
Born
Yes, you're
in
gonna have a bad time.
Junior.
Born in 1962 in New York, a Hollywood actor. I've directed films and I've been married 3 times. One of my ex-wives is Nicole Kidman. Who am I, Jeff?
Tom Cruise.
Chris.
Alec Baldwin?
Jennifer.
Steven Spielberg?
And Michael.
I said Quentin Tarantino.
Jeff is correct. It's Tom Cruise.
It was Tom
wow.
Cruise. I thought he was a lot younger than that.
Nope, that is how old he is.
Yeah, he old. He
He's
old.
just that old and that happy all the time.
And that Mission Impossible all the time.
He got divorced 3 times.
Yeah.
Who else did he marry again?
Casey Holmes.
I don't remember, but I know that one of his wives, just before they got married, told the news, "I have dreamed of marrying Tom Cruise ever since I was a little girl."
Probably Casey Holmes.
Oh,
Ugh.
And if that's not a statement on how old that man is,
Mimi Rogers, Katie Holmes, and Nicole Kidman.
He's in his 60s now. He's late 60s or mid 60s now.
He's 57.
Oh, there you go. Early, you know.
like I said, early 50s.
Tomato. He's fucking old.
Jennifer, how many Rocky films did Sylvester Stallone star in?
3?
Chris.
5.
Jennifer, not Jennifer, Jeff.
5.
Michael.
5.
6.
Is it 6?
Wow.
Wait,
Oh,
hang on.
yeah.
So
The
you got.
new one.
Is it one
Is that a
called?
Rocky film though?
That was Stallone, right?
I don't make the questions, I just read them.
Fuck it, I'm googling that.
Judges.
Because I know there was one called Stallone. Ah, there was one called. It was Rocky. Oh, hang on, Rocky Balboa.
That's the latest one.
There was and there was Rocky 5.
Yeah.
Because we
Yeah.
forgot about
Well,
Rocky 5.
There's Rocky 1 to 5, and then there's Rocky Balboa.
Rocky Balboa. See, I forgot about Rocky 5.
I forgot about Rocky Balboa.
See, I didn't. I was thinking about Creed as well. I was like, oh no.
No, but that's not a Rocky film. That's an Apollo Creed film. So obviously, get it right. Come on.
And I forgot the one where, obviously, Rocky 5, where he trained the other kid and he just had a massive punch out in the middle of the
Okay,
bar. Anyway, yeah, got that one wrong.
name the 7 dwarves.
Who wants to go for this one?
I'll go for it.
Jeff.
Grumpy, Sneezy, Dopey, Sleepy, Happy, Bashful, Doc.
what?
Slower, please.
Grumpy, Sneezy, Dopey, Sleepy, Happy, Bashful, Doc.
I mean, that's not the order I've got them listed, but yes, I'll accept it.
Sneezing isn't an emotion.
Sneezy.
was a dwarf though.
Neither's Doc.
buddy.
Sneezy's Doc, but, you know.
I'm
Yeah, but he's the leader. He's allowed to have a different name.
I'm feeling particularly Doc today.
Yeah.
I'm a little low. I've been sneezy all day. Sneezy, happy, grumpy, sleepy, bashful, dopey, and Doc are the correct answers. You can give yourself a point for each of those that you got, because we probably don't have the time for everybody to read out 7 names.
What does Doc mean? Is it an actual motion?
No, it's just...
Yeah, he's just Doc because it's hip and trendy with kids. Question 28. Mowgli.
Yes. Now,
Are we
MOWGLI.
Michael, spell it.
MOWGLI?
Chris,
Mowgli.
Jennifer,
MOWGHLI. I thought there was an H in it.
there's not an H in it, I'm afraid.
How many points is that?
So that's 2 points for everybody who spelled it correctly, and 1 point for Jennifer.
That wasn't one of the actual questions. That doesn't count.
Sorry for trying to help you get more bonus points.
In the
Well,
film,
A, it didn't work because I didn't get the fucking point, and B,
Question 29.
in the film Shrek, what is the name of Shrek's wife?
Oh boy.
Chris,
Fiona.
Jeff,
Fiona.
Jennifer,
Fiona.
and Michael.
Fiona.
It is Fiona.
I
Michael.
was wondering if he'd like been married during the film because that
Yeah.
happens at the end of the film.
Like, is this a trick question? Is this something we should know?
Michael, what is the name of the film with it? Phil Collins starred in with Jennifer Waters in 1988?
I've got Tarzan.
Jeff,
You said
I
the
said
thing-
Educating Rita, but I think that's Michael Caine.
Chris,
I put Splash because I couldn't remember.
and Jennifer.
I put Ghost because I didn't even know.
The correct answer is Buster.
Oh.
Not
I think
over that
he,
one.
I think he sung Tarzan. I think
He
he
sung
sing-
Tarzan.
Yeah.
He sung Tarzan. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I got right.
If you believe in love.
Go on. Keep it going.
That's it. Question.
That's
20,
that's as much as we can get away with without legal
Yeah.
consequences.
Question 31.
Sean's
Sean,
dad got that
Sean
one.
says Dad got that one.
Well done.
Which James Bond film was named after Ian Fleming's home in Jamaica, Jeff?
Moonraker.
And Michael.
GoldenEye.
And Chris.
Moonraker.
And Jennifer.
GoldenEye.
It was indeed GoldenEye.
Oh,
Ooh, I
Gold-
guessed.
found
Cool.
his weakness.
I
Golden.
believe it was in like the northwest.
Yeah. As soon as
It-
you said it, I remembered it.
It was named after his home because they ran out of other books to name the thing after. So like
I'm sure Moonraker
that
came
home
before the
GoldenEye?
book, though.
Ian
Yeah,
Fleming.
But GoldenEye is going to be that one that all of us know. Like if you're in your 30s. So yeah. Oh yeah, Sean Bean, Pierce Brosnan. Yeah.
What is the name of the actor who played the role of Harry Potter in the film series?
Rupert Grint.
Chris.
This,
Is it Daniel Radcliffe?
Jeff.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Jennifer.
Daniel Radcliffe.
And Michael.
Danny Boy, Red Mountain, Red.
Wrong. I had the first answer.
Yes, it is Danny Boy Red Mountain.
Okay, cool.
What colour of lipstick did silent movie stars wear, Chris?
Green.
Jennifer.
Brown.
Michael.
I wrote dark red.
And Jeff.
Black.
It was indeed black.
I wouldn't have thought they would have done black because I thought it would have been too strong. That's why I went with brown. Huh.
Well, in the movie Psycho, they used chocolate syrup for the blood, didn't they?
Yeah,
So, yeah.
because it shows up better on camera.
But then off screen over here, someone went, "Oh, it's green." No,
I
no,
didn't say, oh, it's green.
I think you can use green.
Would green look? You know, would it make it look darker though with green? I'm surprised you can get green lipstick. Well, you can get green lipstick now, but in them days, black I understand because they'll use black lipstick. The ladies used to put a line down their legs.
No, that was eyeliner, honey.
Eyeliner and lipstick
Lipstick
And-
would be way too thick.
and gravy. They used to put gravy on their legs.
Pretty sure they never did gravy.
They did do gravy.
Yeah.
That is why back in the day you can actually buy makeup for your legs.
White television.
Sorry.
Black and white television, they use green lipstick.
Yeah, not in
No,
silent
I
movies.
know,
Though.
I understand.
Yeah.
I was just trying to Google that myself. In
It's mostly
19
eyeliner, yeah.
That actually was wrong though.
in 1989 film Shirley Valentine, who played the role of Valentine? Jeff.
I put down Audrey Hepburn.
Chris.
Pauline Collins.
Jennifer.
Meg Ryan.
And Michael.
Put Audrey Hepburn on as well.
It was Pauline Collins.
Nice.
Well done.
And finally, which Bond movie did Daniel Craig first star in? Chris.
Casino Royale.
Jeff.
Casino Royale.
Jennifer.
Casino Royale.
And Michael.
Casino Royale, the one where he got his, he got naked and his meat and two veg were being, absolutely
Tenderized.
Is your part of your answer?
Yeah, I've actually done a little drawing.
Surprisingly, it's a very long film poster. They just kind of cut it down for... yeah, Casino Royale is the correct answer. So, at the end of that round, Jennifer.
Hold on. Let's see, 13. So I'm on 22.
And then Michael.
Are we calculating just the movies or all of it?
All together.
Okay, so with the bonus points, 16 out of 15.
So
20,
31.
33, 35, yeah. Hang on. Yeah, 16 out of 25.
That Mowgli question was bullshit.
Doesn't change the outcome. He still beat us by about 9 points. So.
Talon on toast.
I got 16 for that round.
Nice.
So that is 29. And East India Trading Company.
We got 16 points that round for a grand total of 26. Very admirable second place there. Outshined by the Boffins from Brentwood. It's just a shame that their score is null and void. On account that
You got third place.
doesn't matter. My original claim. It's a complete sham of a result because we know that people from Brentwood aren't smart and it's all a lie, basically. So I quite happily declare victory on this one. So yeah, thanks for playing, guys.
So, are we going to do the last round of 15 more movie questions?
Yes. I'm
But-
invested.
Because I've made my bed and I have to lie in it.
Okay. Starting with question 36 at this point. What was the name of the film that Whitney Houston starred in alongside Kevin Costner? What was the title of the film that Whitney Houston starred in alongside Kevin Costner?
I can't sing for shit.
That was a brilliant try.
Just for a resounding effort.
Who plays question 37? Who plays the bride-to-be Sophie in the film? In the 2008 film Mamma Mia. Who plays the bride-to-be Sophie in the film Mamma Mia?
I think that is the actual answer. Is someone that I was typing out all evening as answers.
Gimme a man after midnight. Because I just want a man after midnight, yeah. There is nothing wrong.
Question 38. Who starred as Tarzan in the first film? Who starred as
Is that-
Tarzan in the first Tarzan film?
Which Tarzan film? Are we talking Disney? Are we talking Universal?
We're talking the very first Tarzan film.
Oh, okay.
Tarzan won.
The original Ape Man.
Oh no, that's George of the Jungle. Hold on.
Close. Very good film.
Watch out for that tree.
Yeah, we watched it when we went to Hunt Stanton, remember?
Yeah. Question 39. Which two famous film stars played the lead roles in the film Pretty Woman?
Oh, I know this.
Pretty woman.
I love that movie.
Street, pretty woman.
I'm fairly
No.
certain I
Like
spelled that
me.
name wrong.
Pretty woman.
What was the question again?
Which two famous film stars played the leading roles in the film Pretty Woman?
I take it
You
it's,
want
it's,
both of them?
is it 1 point for both of them?
Yes, 1 point for both.
No.
I can't remember what he was saying.
Oh, it's him!
People are furiously googling right now.
I'm googling it because they've spelled his name wrong on the answer sheet.
Only you would know that.
I just remembered what he's famous for. And it's...
Being in
It's not
Pretty
that-
Woman.
Nah, it's the other one. Let's just say there's a rumour.
Question 40. What was the name of Dorothy's dog in The Wizard of Oz?
50. Yeah.
Number 40, right?
I believe so.
Okay.
Again, with my furious key taps.
What was the name of Dorothy's dog in The Wizard of Oz? I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, blank.
Blank. His name was Blank.
Yeah.
They actually made some Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are cross between, Wizard of Oz and Star Wars.
Did you know that the latest Magic the Gathering expansion actually has an actual Godzilla in it?
Yes.
I thought that was fake. Is that actually legit?
No, that is a
Actually
legit
true.
Godzilla card.
Actually legit. It still reminds me of that. Was it Austin Powers? And it's Godzilla. It looks like Godzilla, but due to international copyright, it is not. Still, we should ride like it is Godzilla. No, it isn't.
Question 41. Who played Jack in the film The Titanic?
I was watching The Great Gatsby last night.
Which has nothing to do with this question whatsoever.
Question 42.
You know, it's funny. I feel like I was watching a really modernized version of Romeo and Juliet recently too.
Which again has nothing at all to do with that question.
There's a theory that the Titanic
Yeah, I've heard that.
it's him basically.
What was the title of the film that Robin Williams played in? What's the title of the film in which Robin Williams played an English teacher called John Keating?
Oh, I think I know this one.
It's
I
not your
watched it
fault.
once
It's not your
and
fault.
knew I could never.
Is it from that film? Is it that one? Or is it the other one?
The other one.
It's the other one, isn't it? Yeah.
Really, they got
I
hit.
saw that- I saw that movie once and knew that I could never watch it again. It's one of those ones. Just
You
couldn't
can only
do
watch
it.
it once and then that's it.
Oh, forget
Yeah.
I'm shaking my fist.
It's like Grave of the Fireflies. I saw it the once because it's a classic, but I'm never gonna watch that fucking movie again.
Flick that switch on.
Question the next one.
Okay.
Who played Forrest Gump?
Jesus.
Oh fuck.
Who played Forrest Gump?
Is it Wilson?
Life is a box of chocolates.
Yeah, all the good ones are taken, and what's left is a lot of crap.
A very pessimistic view of a box of chocolates there, Chris.
You
And he's not wrong. That's the worst
You've clearly
part.
never been around a box of chocolates at my family's house.
No.
My family's actually pretty cool. They know that I can't have a lot of things because of my sensory sensitivity, so they always leave the plain chocolate ones for me because they know I can't really have anything else. So that's cool.
Question.
44.
Thank you.
44.
Which Disney film does the song "Circle of Life" come from?
Wow.
Apparently, they're digging real low with these questions.
There's a barrel being scraped somewhere.
Well, have you noticed that most of all the
Yes,
questions,
very
most of the
good.
questions are like 90s, the 80s, so it's like our generation anyway. So
Just you wait. There's even more of this barrel to be scraped.
Constant questions up in front of him. He's like, yeah.
John, I'm pretty sure we're past the barrel and they're scraping the dirt underneath it at this point.
We're digging to China with these questions.
Okay.
I bet
Okay.
even yours. I bet even by reading them, John, you're just like, oh, really? That's a good question.
Ooh.
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 Question 45. Who made the quote, "I'll be back" famous?
Do we need the
say- you
character
say
or the
no.
actor?
Do you want the critically acclaimed answer or the actual answer?
I'm going to go with 1, the actor,
Yeah.
and 2, I'm going to assume the critically acclaimed answer is the one that they've put on this question sheet. Probably.
I'll tell you what. When we get to that question, I'll tell you the actual.
Go with a full story later. We'll go with the tale. And then as we scrape even more of the barrel, question 46. Which Disney film does the song The Bare Necessities come from?
Oh my god.
If anyone gets this wrong, you are now disowned by me.
And there you go, there's the threat for this week.
That's right, that's the final Frostbite Pub Quiz Thread of the Week, brought to you by Pepsi. The lovely taste of Pepsi. It's the final boss
Did
fight
we
quiz
sign
show.
a deal I'm not
Thread
aware
the
of?
week.
It's the quote.
When do I get my cut?
I found out today that apparently the reason that Pepsi and Coke taste different is because Coca-Cola was made before refrigeration was a big thing, and Pepsi was made after it, which is why Coke is meant to be drunk warm, whereas Pepsi is meant to be drunk cold.
Oh, did you not know that?
No,
I didn't know
did
that.
not know that.
no. I can't drink Coke warm, sorry.
If you drink both of them warm, they'll taste about the same.
I'll just have my mind blown right now.
Uh,
Fucking hell, like my mind's so blown so much that I'm from Birmingham now.
I'll change the name of your team if you like.
No, thank you.
Doesn't sound like you're from Birmingham. It sounds like you're a bit northern from that.
And mate, you gotta take the wheelie bin out. You look like my grandma's left toe.
Who starred
I've
as
seen your grandma's left toe, and it looks nothing like it, mate.
Fucking hate bosses.
Who starred as Sandy in the first Grease movie?
Oh, I said this.
Who starred as Sandy in the first Grease movie? Oh, what's this one? Oh, Tears of Blood. Cool. A little bit of Castlevania going on for you guys at home.
They're multiplying, and I'm losing control.
And cut the song there, because that's as much as we can get away with. Question 48. What was the title of the film that starred Elvis Presley playing the role of a boxer?
Ooh.
See, if my
John.
grandpa was here, he'd know that answer.
I think it's a romantic movie as well. I think
Weren't
it
all
is.
of Elvis's movies romances?
Well, they were like corny, weren't they?
Yeah, because they were all based on his music. Like, every movie he was in was
Just
the title of the
corny.
song.
Every scene was him just kissing another bird.
and then singing like 4 numbers because of Elvis did.
We can't sing them. We can't sing them due to copyright.
Question 49. What was the name of Chucky's bride in the 1998 film titled The Bride of Chucky?
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
What was the name of Chucky's bride in the 1998 film entitled The Bride of Chucky?
Can we go back to the scraping the barrel questions, please?
Yeah.
It done like a hill, and now it's just dropped down like a massive steep hill.
This is down the plummet.
I was never a
Wasn't
fan
that
of the
whole-
Chucky.
Wasn't the whole premise of that movie was like she was his ex-girlfriend, and when she found out he was a doll, she made herself into a doll?
Basically, yeah, I think.
I'm gonna go with a sure.
I haven't seen it. I just watched a really funny review of all the movies, so I don't actually know what her name is.
Who plays...
Maybe in another life I gotta do it.
I didn't. Yeah, no. I just realised something.
What? What, don't tell me you've realised that you messed up.
No.
Oh yeah, that's who played. Yeah, cool. Okay, carrying on.
The Bride of Chucky came out on my birthday in 1998. So,
Nice.
yeah.
In which film did Jodie Foster play the role of Clarice Starling, an FBI agent?
In which movie?
In which film did Jodie Foster play
Wait,
the
When
role?
did we stop scraping the barrel?
Say it again, John.
In which film did Jodie Foster play the role of Clarice Starling, an FBI agent?
Yep, okay. I think I know this one.
Does everybody have their answers?
We do.
Can you give me 38 again?
38.
Yeah.
Who starred as Tarzan in the first Tarzan film?
Right. Fuck.
Original Tarzan.
Well, that's wrong, but at least I have an answer down.
Is everybody else ready for answers?
I think so.
Wait,
Yeah.
hang on, I'm just writing down the last one. Just remember it. Yeah, I'm ready.
So question 36. What was the title of the film that Whitney Houston starred in alongside Kevin Costner, Jeff?
The Bodyguard.
Chris?
The Bodyguard.
Jennifer?
The Bodyguard.
And Michael?
The Bodyguard.
Correct. It was The Bodyguard. Chris, who...
I only knew that because Jennifer started singing it.
Chris, who starred as the bride-to-be in Mamma Mia?
Amanda Seyfried.
Jeff?
Lily Collins.
Jennifer?
Elle Fanning.
And Michael?
Amanda Seyfried.
It was Amanda Seyfried.
Crap.
What we're saying is that all Hollywood actresses look the same.
Pretty much.
They really
Especially
do.
when you put them in an Abbey tribute movie. Yeah.
Michael, who starred as Tarzan in the first Tarzan film?
This is a tricky one. Neil Hamilton.
Jeff?
Charlton Heston.
Jennifer?
Roger Moore. I don't know.
And Chris?
Johnny Weissmuller.
The answer I've got down is Elmo Lincoln.
Wow, who the fuck is that?
What year?
I'm going to look him up now.
It must be like what, 1920s, 30s or something.
Elmo Lincoln was best known in his silent film roles as the first Tarzan in the 1918 Tarzan of the Apes.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
He portrayed the characters twice more in The Romance of Tarzan and The Adventures of Tarzan.
See, my one, Johnny Weissmuller was like 1940s.
Johnny...
Weiss Muller.
There he is.
All I heard was nice.
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 So obviously not early enough.
Do you know what he did bring to the role, though?
The original.
The yell.
the
He brought the
original
yell.
cry.
He
Yeah.
was the distinctive shout.
That's why I know it's Johnny Weissmuller.
So he was the one that was more popular. He's the one that was the. Yeah.
Well, he was the first one to have sound in his film.
There's probably more eggs. In
Uh,
you can eat one of the kids' Easter eggs because we can always buy more.
No. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
can.
Jennifer, which two
Yes.
famous film stars played the leading roles in the film Pretty Woman?
Julia Roberts and Richard Gere.
Jeff,
Julie Roberts and Richard Gere.
Michael,
Julia Roberts and Richard Gere.
and Chris.
I think you'll find it's actually Richard Gere and Julia Roberts.
That is the order I've got it written down in.
Yeah, bonus point for me. Whoa! Bam!
Yeah, that's just misogyny because the man was written
Shut
first.
up, Jennifer.
Obviously.
They have also spelt Richard Gere's name wrong.
Let me guess.
spelled
They,
that wrong.
they spelled it like gear, as in like an actual machine.
As in a gear of a car, yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Is it G-E-R-E?
It is G-E-R-E, yes.
Yeah, not Richard Gere as in car gear.
Chris, what was the name of the dog in The Wizard of Oz?
John, it was Toto.
Jeff,
Toto.
Jennifer,
Toto.
and Michael.
It was Toto.
It was Toto who was not in Kansas anymore, yes.
I love it if John went, actually, you'll find it's Tito.
It's Tito.
No, it's Tutu, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Tutu.
It's Tutu.
It was the script error.
Michael, who played Jack in Titanic?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Chris, who played Jack in Titanic?
That'll be Leonardo DiCappuccino.
Jeff, same question.
I think I find it's Leonardo DiCaprio.
And Jennifer.
Leo. Nah, Leonardo DiCaprio.
I'm sorry, could you say that with a little bit more longing in your voice?
Leo.
Yes, she can.
Yes! Yes, you can!
Funnily enough, I appreciate him as an actor, but I never went for the whole Leo mania thing, so I never had that childhood crush on him so many girls did.
You wasn't moist when you saw him.
No, I was not.
John, okay. Question
What is the title of the film that Robin Williams played an English teacher called John Keating, Jeff?
Dead Poet Society.
Jennifer,
Dead Poet Society.
Michael,
Dead Poet Society.
and Chris.
I got it wrong.
What'd you
Good
get?
Will Hunting.
I put Good Will Hunting.
It is Dead Poet Society.
See, that's what I thought at first, and I went, no, it's not.
Who played Forrest Gump, Jeff?
Tom Hanks.
Michael,
Oh, thank God.
Hanks Tom.
Jennifer,
Tom Hanks.
and Chris.
It's because it's based on a true story. Obviously, Forrest Gump played Forrest Gump, but movie adaptation, it's Tom Hanks. Thomas Hanks, the
Have you-
second.
Have you ever seen him talk about the boy that did the voice for young or played young Tom Hanks in that film?
He just couldn't deal with it.
What do you mean?
He just like the entire accent of Forrest Gump is because that's the kid's accent.
Yeah.
And the kid couldn't do any other accent, so it was like, well, we have to use that one.
Yeah.
They
Well,
just couldn't get
this
another kid.
child actor is the only one that could.
Which
Fair
Disney
enough.
films does the song Circle of Life come from?
Lion King.
I didn't actually say anybody's name there. Yeah, Jennifer, yes. Yeah, yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes, that.
It's Lion King.
Lion
Yeah.
King.
Oh, we're no, he's scraping the barrel.
We're
portion of this.
we're at the bottom of the barrel right now. Chris, who made the quote "I'll be back" famous?
It was actually the director of Terminator 2.
Oh, smart.
Arnold Schwarzenegger said no. He needs to say "I will be back," and it was the director that turned around and said, "No, you have to say I'll be back." Arnold Schwarzenegger made it famous, but Arnold Schwarzenegger also said, "No, we have to say it like this," and the director said no.
You
Jeff,
get a bonus point for it.
But that's the story.
Jeff,
Arnie. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Is
Jennifer.
it Arnie on thing? Yeah.
Or Terminator if you want the.
It is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Okay.
Which, surprisingly, given their inability to spell Richard Gere's name, they have spelled correctly.
They can spell that right, but they can't spell gear right.
Jennifer, which Disney film
Yeah.
does the song Bare Necessities come from?
Jungle Book.
Everybody in agreement on that one?
Tarzan. No wait.
Who starred as... Jeff, who starred as Sandy in the first Grease movie?
Olivia Newton-John.
Chris?
It was Olivia Newton-John.
Jennifer?
Olivia Newton-John.
And Michael?
Olivia Newton-John.
It was indeed Olivia Newton-John. Michael, what was the name of the film that starred Elvis Presley playing the role of a boxer?
Blue Hawaii?
Jeff?
I said blue suede shoes.
Chris?
Kid Galahad.
And Jennifer?
I said blue suede shoes.
It was Kid Galahad.
Nice.
Crap. Like I said, my grandpa would know the answer to that one.
Sean, did your dad get that one? I want to ask Sean if her dad got that.
What was the next one? What was the name of Chucky's bride, Chris?
Tiffany Valentine Ray.
No, he didn't, Michael.
Oh.
Michael, what was the name of Chucky's bride?
I'm going to say Angelica.
Jeff, what was the name of Chucky's bride?
I put down Lola.
And Jennifer, what was the name of Chucky's bride?
I put Barbie because I couldn't remember.
It was Tiffany.
That movie. That movie came out on my birthday. So.
And in which film did Jodie Foster play the role of Clarice Starling, an FBI agent, Jennifer?
Okay, so I'm relying on the Nostalgia Critic on this one. I'm pretty sure it's Silence of the Lambs.
Chris?
Are you saying you Googled it?
No, I watched a Nostalgia Critic review and he compares Red Dragon. And I'm pretty sure he does a bit where he talks he talks about the Silence of the Lambs, and he talks to Clarice, so I'm pretty sure it's like...
Moving on.
Yeah.
It is Silence of the Lambs. And so, with that being the final question, Jennifer, how many points does Angel Feather have?
Hold on, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Puts me at 34.
Brentwood Boy.
So I got 13 on that one. Gives me a total of 44.
Talon on Toast.
I got 11 on that one for a grand total of 40.
So very close.
No, it's not. Brentwood Boys run away with it. I got 38.
I was waiting for you to say 43.
So, in the lead, we have Brentwood Boy with 44, then Talon on Toast with 40, East India Trading Company is in third place with 38, and Angel Feather has 34 points.
Yeah, but I've got titties, so I still think I'm winning.
I mean, I don't come up with these...
That message was approved by the girlfriend, so...
I don't come up with these metrics, guys, so... You know, what can I do?
I don't like the rules, I just enforce them. Angel wins!
And Sean points out that she got 6.
Ooh, congratulations, Sean.
She also has titties, so she also wins, according to the Angel scoring metric system.
And on that
So
note...
there was really no point in the rest of us playing, because we had already lost before we even started.
The only way to win is to not play the game.
I win by proxy because I have a set of standing titties next to me. So
Substitute.
Yeah, that's it. I literally just call in a rigger right now.
Yeah, but those titties are gonna beat your ass now for saying that.
I mean, you're not wrong. Question?
Anyway,
have we got any more questions?
on that note, we'll round up the pub quiz there. So, no, Michael, no more questions.
So what we're saying is it's a fix because boys from Brentwood can't think, ergo they can't compete in quizzes, right? I'm pretty sure that was what was decided. Especially since he made so many cheap shots at Harlow, and there's 2 people from Harlow, so he's automatically outvoted by sheer numbers. Ergo, his opinion and therefore questions answered are null and void. So by proxy, if we discount the titties from Angel, Jeff wins.
Hey, I'm happy with that.
I don't understand that math. Can you walk me through that?
No, we literally don't have time.
I was winging it before I even got there.
What we do have time to say is thank you guys in the chat so much for watching along with us tonight. If you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way that you can support us, and it's a perfectly free way that you can support the channel. As we've just mentioned, as the bots just mentioned in the chat, we do have a Patreon that you can go over to and hit us up if you want to throw some money our way. For now, we're going to say farewell. We're going to switch on over to this screen, where we're going to say that tomorrow night the storm clouds gather as Jeff, Jennifer, Michael and myself return with the Clutches of the Cult crew. As the group faces the devastation in Beliard by storm elementals. On Monday night, Sean and myself will be back on the Minecraft server as we continue the bee breeding escapade, and possibly I get a look at some automated mining.
Say
server
bee
working now?
breeding again.
Bee breeding.
There you go. There's 2 bees in bee breeding. Literally 2 bees in bee breeding.
Yes, you need 2 bees for it. That's how much I've learned about bee breeding.
Or not to be.
That's the question.
And then on Tuesday night, assuming that Torchlight 2 holds up, we are going to be
on Tuesday.
we're going to be doing Exploring the Map Works. We're going to have a look at the end game content of Torchlight 2 with the
So,
final,
hey guys. Come on. Yeah. no,
the
you finish
probably final Torchlight 2 Tuesdays.
up. No.
But for now, from me and from everybody else in the call, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys again real soon. Bye!
Bye.
Bye. Go to a guitar. See you later. Bye.